quite good.
Absolutely, and I don't think they really did well in the regular season. They had to just look towards the FA Cup to try to make something. They have a talented squad, very young girls. They finished 6th in Group A in the regular season. They thought they could get to the playoffs to stand a chance to winning the title, but it was not to be. They had really bad results, mixed results, inconsistencies here and there, especially away from home. But I think for me, they'll be highly motivated to winning the trophy for the first time in their young history. It will mean a lot for them and the fans of Niger Rattles.
Exactly, for Niger Rattles, a team in Abuja, relatively young. Their fans are definitely excited to see them here in Lagos playing in the finals against a traditional women's team in Nigeria, against a team that is arguably one of the best teams in the Women's Football League, and they are here now playing. But let's take a look at the head-to-head of these sides. 2 times they have played, and I can tell you that Rivers Angels have come out twice on top ahead of this team. So as you can see, 2 times, not a lot of matches played between them, but they look like they're one of the favorites as well.
I think this is a cup final. The phone will be thrown out of the window. Niger Rattles would think that they have a chance. It's 50-50.
Yeah.
They could want to ride their luck. They could decide to frustrate Rivers Angel because they have that attacking potency. They have players that have played at the highest level in terms of representing Nigeria at the age grade level competition. So like a cup set, that's what the story that will make headlines for us. And believe you me, no other man to lead a team to upsetting the apple cart than Bankole Olorokere. He must have psyched the girls up. He must have given them the belief of, forget about Rivers Angels and their pedigree. You have a chance here. Stick to the game plan. Listen to exactly what the coach has told them to do, and they can drag the game all the way. You never know what's going to happen in the end.
And you take a look at the road to the final for these 2 teams. You see how Rivers Angels was able to get to the final. It wasn't an easy ride for them if you look at the teams that they have played against as well. But no surprises to see Rivers Angels. But I'm super excited about Niger Rattles and to see their journey through. They met some very tough teams as well to be here. So they deserve to be here.
Yeah, they got through to the final through penalty. It was 7-6 penalty, against their opponent. But I think getting to the final is a historic moment for Niger Rattles, definitely. And I'm looking at one of their key players who they rely on today for goals, Ziki Apel October. She's actually a very good player for them, and more like they're going to play the game according to the strength of the squad, what they have, and how they line up today in that 4-4-2 formation. I think more of their creativity will be coming from the midfield area to supply the balls to their potent striker, who scored about 7 goals in the regular season.
Of course, Adeze is talking about their tactical approach to this team. I tried to ask the two coaches about their tactical approach to this game. Obviously, they were tight-lipped, but here is what the coaches had to say when I caught up with them earlier on. Coach, congratulations on getting to the finals of the President Federation Cup. I mean, being in this final, what does it mean for a team like Niger Rattles?
Thank you. It means a lot. We are a newcomer in terms of FA Cup. Even the league itself, we are just 4 or 5 years old. The league, and 4 years in at NWFL Premiership. So we are a newcomer. But today is an historic day for us. It's a day that we have worked for. Nigeria has a 5-year developmental program and 3 years for us to do total developmental. And after 4-5 years, we want to start reaping it. And thank God it came at the thought of 4 years. So it's a big thing for us. It's an achievement for us and towards our developmental program.
I mean, for people who don't get the chance to see women's football in Nigeria, who are those players that they should look out for? Who are those players that are considered your star players that could, pull their weight against the Rivers Angels side?
I'm a grassroots coach. Anybody that are following me, I don't make any player a spectacular one because it's a team game. I don't know when they are going to listen to or watch this program. They will feel bad that coach like one and another. And that's what I've been trained for as a developmental coach. So every players are very important.
Finally, what does your team need? How does your team need to play today? What's your instruction to them to be able to overcome a very strong Rivers Angels side?
First of all, before now, I have a philosophy. I give my opponent serious respect before game, but the moment you step on the field of play, we throw away the respect. We are equal. The second one is they need to be focused, they need to be determined, they need to have that high quality of discipline, because those things are the things that can really work on us, and then the determination to fight to the end, so that the four couple of things that we want to work on, so at every given time we make sure that we are not losing focus on all this one, so that we will to carry the day. And then we are coming here all the way from Abuja to make sure that we make history. I'm an history maker anyway. If you know much about me, I want to make history. The first time we get to the league, we go over the Super 6, and then talking about the national team too, and then talking about this place now, team of just 4 years, now we are the FA Cup final, so we are history makers. So winning the cup is going to be an history for us and for all my fellow supporters.
Coach, another finals for River Angels, looking to make it 9. How does your team stay motivated for a championship like this?
I think I would say my team stayed motivated, bearing in mind that some few weeks ago we lost the Super 6 in Bayelsa narrowly, and after then I think we came back and thought to ourselves and said that we need to salvage it. We need to redeem our image, and for us to redeem our image is to ensure that we play in this Federation Cup to the finals and possibly get the trophy for River State.
Nigeria Tels have come in and kind of like disrupted the system. A pretty young team, and then they find themselves in the finals. I mean, what kind of team do you think they are, and how do you think your team will need to play again today to get the cup against them?
Well, I think Nigeria Tels has to push over. Bear in mind that they are doing the system for about 6 to 7 years now, thinking, and they've been doing pretty well, despite the fact they're a young team. But for them to qualify for the finals of this Federation Cup out of 36, and they are here in the last 2, which means the team is good. So for that, we are working assiduously, training, and to ensure that by the end of the day we should be able to get the trophy for River State. We are working.
And talking about that working, obviously the tactics today will be the difference in terms of your tactics and how you play against a team like this. What's on your mind?
Like I always say, for them to get to this place they are good, so we are going to take it with all seriousness. So like I say, we have, to me, in this NWFL, I think I will tell you that we have the best of the attack, and I don't think they will be able to face the pressure from my attackers today.
Well, the teams have filed out now for the match to commence. It's a match final between Rivers Angels and Nigeria Tels. Players to watch out for, and your predictions.
For Rivers Angels, I expect Blessing Okpe and Peace Effiong to actually lead the attack, because they can create chances in the midfield area. It's about converting their chances, putting the ball into the back of the net, and having been with the under 20 girls, I expect them to be the change for Rivers Angel. But for Nigeria, what makes them dangerous is that I think they have a lot of players that can actually do the job. So in the end, you never know who you can mark out for in that Nigeria team. That's what actually makes them dangerous.
Exactly. Yeah. And then the match formalities are taking place. Now it's time for us to hand over to our commentators for the first match of the Women's President Federation Cup final between Rivers Angels and Nigeria Tels.